Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the December BOXYCHARM and trying on all of the products. I'm going to follow the same format that I did last month. So I'm going to share what is in here and then I'm going to apply everything in a tutorial. So if you guys want to see what I got in the December box and see me try it on, then just keep on watching. So the theme of the December box is 'Tis the Season, but it has a little flamingo in a Santa hat. So it's like a Christmas theme, but somewhere warm. And then the other side of this sheet, as always, has all of the products and their values on it. So first up, this is a product from Pretty Vulgar. They are sold in Sephora, and this is a matte powder. It's called the Powder Room Translucent Loose Setting Powder Matte About It, and it retails for $32. The packaging is really, really cute. It has a little pink puff in here and it's got a little sifter, so I will have to set this aside. I can definitely use this today in my makeup routine. One product in here that I will not be trying today is a charcoal mask, and this is from Cosmedix. It retails for $30. It's a detoxifying charcoal mask, so I tend to stray away from charcoal just because I have such dry skin, and in my experience it really dries me out a little bit further. But if I have a day where I'm really oily or really acne prone, or I really want to, you know, dry out any breakouts or anything like that, I will use something with charcoal in it. So I will put this aside for one of those days. Next, we have two lip products. We have a lip pencil from Bodyography. It's a lip liner. It retails for $12. So mine is in the shade Heatherberry. It's a really pretty deep nude. And then we have a glitter lip paint from Tarte Cosmetics. These retail for $20, and it's a sheer lip gloss. So I don't know, I'm not like a massive fan of glittery lips. This is the shade Insta-famous. There's certain glosses that I don't mind with glitter, like I really like the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but it's not something that I reach for every single day, so hopefully I like that shade on me. Last up in the box we have a palette, and this is the Protégé, one of those. It is from Suva Beauty and it retails for $34. Let me open this up. So this is an eye and face palette. It's got two highlighters and it has 6 eyeshadows and I see neutrals. So here is a little close-up of the inside of the palette. I'm loving this row right here. It's definitely calling my name along with this really pretty golden highlight. So I just did some quick math, and this month's box added up to $128 in value of the products. So as always, BOXYCHARM is $21 a month. You're getting over $100 worth of product. So again, we are over $100 this month, and now it's time to try everything out on my face and actually get some makeup on my face. So if you want to see me test these products, then just keep on watching. So first, I'm going to slap on some concealer. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer, and on days like today, when I don't feel like having an absolute full face of makeup, I will just draw concealer lines all over and use my concealer as my foundation. So this is just gonna add some color to my face, which is all that I needed because my body, I'm still trying to get rid of a really crusty self-tan, and so my body is a little bit more tan than my face. So that's the only reason I'm wearing like concealer as foundation today. Next, I'm going to go in under my eyes with a lighter concealer. This is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Cotton Candy, and I'm going to use this to brighten up my under eye and hopefully hide some bags that we have going on. I'm going to blend that out with the Huda Beauty sponge that I still am wondering if it's even on the market. I don't know if it is. Now, I'm usually very picky about powders. I don't like when there's too much of a tint to them because they can leave your under eye looking dark. Like, it might have a small tint of banana shade to it, but for the most part, it looks like it will be translucent. So I'm taking a little bit on my Huda Beauty double-ended brush, and I'm just going underneath my eye, but I actually like to use translucent powder all over my face as like a base for the rest of the powder products that I'm going to apply. I am going to use a little bit of it on the puff that it came with, just to get like my cheeks. The puff is cute, but I don't think I would necessarily use it just because it's kind of small. For the most part, I am a little picky when it comes to my powders, but I don't think it's looking too bad. So I definitely will continue to use it. I'll need to see if it flashes back in photography, but as of right now, I'm liking the way that it's looking on my skin, and it doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. So before I do the eyes, I'm going to contour my face a little bit with my MAC palette and a big fluffy brush from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection. And I'm just going to dip into these contour shades and lightly bronze up my face. I'm really not contouring, I'm just adding a little bit of color because I don't want to look too much like Casper. So I'm taking a little bit of my favorite blush from Sigma. It is the Cheeky blush, just to add some color front and center. Okay, now that I added a little bit of color to my face, I want to go into this Suva Beauty palette, and I want to start on my eyes. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to go like the purple route with the top row or the warm toned brown route with the bottom row. I think with my skin tone and just how everything's looking right now, it would be safest to go with the browns, so I'm going to go with the browns. I really was leaning towards purple, but sometimes when my bronze is a little bit orange, I don't want to use purple because it clashes. So I'm going to pick up this dark brown matte shade called Conscious, and I'm going to blend this into my crease. It's going on a little patchy, but hopefully we can fix that. Because it wants to play me and be a little bit patchy, I'm going to go in with a white-haired blender brush. These usually help get out any skips or patches just because of the fibers of the brush. They're a little bit more harsh, so it's a little harder on your skin, but it helps blend. So it's definitely not the worst blend job ever, but it's not looking great. So I need to go in with a lid shade. And I'm going to go into this beautiful, like bronzy, almost orangish, like hot bronze looking shade called Balance. And I'm going to pack this all over my lid. Hopefully when I blend it into the crease, it will cover up any of that patchiness with the matte brown shade. So I think the shimmers in this palette are probably a bit of a better formula than the mattes. With everything that's on the market these days and amazing drugstore prices out there, I'm a bit more picky when it comes to the ease of use of my shadows. I feel like there's no excuse anymore for something that doesn't work. I'm gonna go back in with Conscious, this time blending over that Balance shade just a little bit and see if we can get some blending to happen. Now I'm looking really crazy without anything on the lower lash line, so I'm taking that brown and I'm going to extend it down underneath my lower lashes, connect it to the upper portion of the eye look, and we're really going to smoke it out. So I'm blending that brown shade out just because I want it to be smoky. I don't want it to be harsh. I'm going to pop a little bit of the more golden highlight. It's called Era. I'm going to pop this into my inner corner. I also am going to be brave today and use that as my highlighter. I'm being brave because when I love a highlight, I stick to it usually. And I've been wearing nothing but my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Yas every single day of my life lately. So to wear something different and new that I've never tried before is quite daring. So I'm loving that in the inner corner, so hopefully I will like it on my face. So I'm going to dip into Era with my Morphe R36 brush and hope for the best. And I'm going to apply this right to my cheekbone. And I think it's pretty, but it's definitely more powdery than I like my highlights to be. Like, I like my highlights to be like highlights, not eyeshadows, and this is definitely looking like a powdery eyeshadow on my face, which can enhance your texture if you don't get the right formula of highlight on there. So my camera conveniently died as I was applying highlighter and trying to explain to you guys that it's a little bit more powdery and eyeshadowy than I like in a highlighter. I like my highlighters to be really, really smooth, and so it's not my favorite highlighter. I don't think I would wear it again, especially with the options that I have and the highlights that I love. Like, there's just no reason to dip into something that I don't love, love, love. But with that being said, it is really pretty. And I'm just adding some mascara now to my look, and then we can move on to the lips. So I don't want to leave anything out. To kind of uncake my face, I'm going to take my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and mist that highlight. I need my makeup to kind of fuse together, not be so powdery. I know that you guys can't always see because the beauty lights and my camera and everything, but it was just kind of powdery. You gotta trust me, it kind of looked like an eyeshadow. This stuff is a true lifesaver, and if you've been watching me for a really long time, like closely, you may have seen that I put this in an anti-haul, and I so regret putting it in there because I decided to buy it on a whim, and I actually really, really love it. But I don't want to ramble, so I'm going to do my lips. Kind of a darker nude. It is a pencil. It's not a twist up. So I know some people love pencils. I don't. I prefer a twist up. I know that you can get a more precise line with a pencil, like a wooden pencil, but I like comfort over that. So I don't like when this will get down to the nub where you need to sharpen it and then all of a sudden it's really pokey. Like I just don't like that kind of pencil. I kind of expected this lip liner to be a lot darker just from the way that the color looked, but it's actually a really pretty kind of Your Lips but better nude, so maybe I should stop talking crap about it because I actually really, really like the color. Alright, so I'm going to apply this Insta-famous gloss. Ooh, it smells really good. It smells like cake. Not as much of the iridescent glitter shows up as I thought would show up. It actually looks a lot more intimidating in the bottle. In the bottle, it looks like multicolored, like almost purple, iridescent colors in here, but I don't see that on my lips. I actually really, really like it. So this box has surprised me. It's thrown me for a loop, but it's actually surprising me in a positive way. So that wraps up my December BOXYCHARM unboxing and tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoy this style of video. You really liked the setup last time, so again, let me know if this is the setup that you prefer, and I will continue to do it this way. Or if you'd rather me try on the products as I unbox it, then let me know if you prefer that method down below. But most importantly, as always, I want to know what you got in your box. So leave a comment down below if you got anything different than me, if you got any different colors than me. I really want to know what you got. And as always, if you're interested in purchasing BOXYCHARM, I do have a link in the description. I do get a small commission if you sign up using my link, but you don't have to use my link if you don't want to. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to see my unboxings every single month, and hopefully I will see you all in my next one. Bye.